Huzzah! What's going on, everyone? It is Storm the Bard. We're doing another top 5 reasons to play. Uh, this is coming off of the PlayStation 5. It's called Kingdoms of Amalur, and it is a fantastic open world RPG game that this one goes back for some time. It was originally out on the 360, PlayStation 3, and etc. Came out to PC later on down the line. It had some very interesting. It has a history behind it, from financial history and everything like that. It got shut down. The IP got locked up, and then it got rebought. The IP got picked up by THQ, and now they brought the game back in a remastered version, and it is enjoyable to play again. So I want to do a top 5 because, not to mention, I'm also doing a stream of it. We're doing a full platinum run of it. So www.twitch.tv/stormthebard. Had to throw that out there, But anyway, this is top 5 reasons to play. Again, these are always my opinions, not really a review per se, but this is a game that I enjoy. These are like games that I'm passionate about. When I do top 5 reasons, it's usually games I'm very passionate about, and I want to share the reason why that is. So let's get right into it. Number 1, we're going to cut right in to the skills. This game is really cool. You don't really have a class. You kind of build your class as you go. So you can basically kind of be whatever you want to be. Like in my case right now, I'm doing like a rogue fighter and such. So I can do like thieving skills, I can do backstabs, and then on top of it, I can also wield like a two-handed sword and go to town on enemies and whatnot. There's many possibilities, many combinations and stuff like that. They got a lot of cool skills, from like smoke bombs to throwing knives to meteor showers to jumping up in the air and slamming your sword down to the ground, shield bashes, all kinds of different things, different weapons like chakrams and two-handed swords, double daggers, dual wielding, bow and arrows, hammers, axes, no spears. Hopefully in the DLC we'll get some spears. There is planning on DLC down for the line for this. But yeah, I really enjoy. And then, not to mention, you get these kind of fake cards that you can kind of pick then it's like you can kind of pick your class as you go, and you can always change this up. It just costs a little gold, and you can change it up anytime you want when you go see a Fate Weaver. And when you pick these class cards, as you can see, you get these bonuses, which, depending on the type of class you want to build up. So it's really good. It gives you a lot of flexibility, a lot of customization style, and one of the reasons I really enjoy it. All right, let's get into number 2, the combat. Combat is a lot of fun. If you like a good third-person, just kind of action RPG. Different types of skills, different types of abilities, things like that. You'll definitely enjoy this. Again, this is on the PS5, so it's mapped on the PS5 controller and such. I've got abilities that I can use, from throwing knives to making myself more of a berserker type barbarian, stuff like that. Because again, with the rogue fighter, you can pull your shield out at any time. They've got a parry mechanic, which is really cool. Yeah, you've got all kinds of different things. I don't have my smoke bombs open yet, but like I can pop that down, it turn into a shadow, become like very ninja assassin style, and then go in for a nice stealth kill, and then go back to combat if I want. Then, not to mention, on top of it, you also get this fate meter. So you can see in the middle there's kind of like a purplish meter and such. That's the fate meter. Once you have that all the way up, you basically become like very powerful, and you can kill a bunch of enemies, and then you get kind of what is called a fate kill, and it randomizes some weapon in your hand. It could be an axe, it could be a hammer, it could be a spear, it could be anything. Yeah, see, now you get spears. But and then you just got to mash the button a little bit, and you can get 100% extra experience from, depending on how many enemies you kill with it. So very, very cool. I like the combat. I always have liked the combat back from when I first played this, and it's enjoyable if, again, you like that good action RPG style. All right. So you like them loot games? You like getting all kinds of loot? You like, picking up all kinds of things from, like, opening treasure chests and opening secret rock areas, and not to mention all the doors in this game. You like getting all that kind of stuff? You get like getting those special loots, those purple loots, and those yellow loots, and everything like that. Well, I got a game for you. No, but all in all seriousness, if you like loot, if you like looting, like Diablo style and everything like that, you'll definitely enjoy this. There is tons of loot. You can go the classic RNG, whatever it drops for you and stuff like that. You got a lot of magical items and things. You've got normal, mundane, and then not to mention you can craft your own stuff. You can craft some very powerful gear down the line too, depending on the skill points you put into it and such. So there is a lot of cool things you could do. If you like loot, if you like running around, especially in a big open world RPG, and you want to get some, you want to look for that cool loot, you want the cool things, then it's definitely a game that you can enjoy going around all different places and stuff. If you get like the detect hidden skills, you can find these like rock areas or different, just all kinds of different things from like tree stumps to caves to hidden doors that all have loot in it. Chests you can break open by dispelling them or unlocking them, pick locks, lock picking and such like that. So yeah, if you're a loot fan, you'll definitely enjoy this one. All right, number 4, we're getting down there. You like questing? You like questing a lot? You like side quests? You like main quests? You like story quests? You like DLC quests? Well, this game's got it all. Every area you go into, side quests. Side quest, side quest, side quest. Side quest? Yes, side quest. Tons of side questing you can get. There is the main story, of course, which is about being the unfated one, having no fate, being able to change different recourses. There's not really a good and evil system in the game. You can make choices that definitely would revolve around being a little more evil. You can actually technically kill anybody you want, too. They literally give you the option to go into a town, and then they give you like a kind of a skull with a cross going through it, being like, if you want to steal from people. But as soon as you hit the button, you can start attacking NPCs all you like and everything of that nature. So yeah, it's really down to how you want to play when it comes with this game, which is really cool. Not to mention, this is a remastered. There was 2 big DLCs that came out for it back in the day, and they are packaged in with it as well. So that's a very cool thing as to go with it. So you have basically the 2 big main stories, then you've got 2 big DLC stories, which they're decent. I mean, they got definitely some hours into them. So and all the side quests that come with both. So without a doubt, you can own your own home too. By the way, did I not mention that part? Yeah. So it's kind of like, this is like a third-person Skyrim, really, when it comes down to it. If you've never heard of Kingdoms of Amalur, then trust me, you'll definitely be all over it if you're a big fan of Skyrim and Morrowind and games like that and such. So, all right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of it. The last and final, number 5, we're talking about the lore. The lore is really cool in this game. So, for those who don't know, R.A. Salvatore, who is a writer who has done a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons books and whatnot on the whole Dristwarden and such, the storylines and everything, he came on board for this project, and he wrote up pretty much the lore of this world. The lore is really well done too, because there's different things from like books you can pick up to read about stuff. These lore stones, like you just saw me a second ago, just click on that and then they give you like an actual voice acted. There's a lot of voice acting in the game too. I think every NPC pretty much is voice acted. But so they'll tell you little like stories, little ballads and whatnot and stuff. And then on top of it, which is cool, as you can see here, you can basically, as you pick up these stones and go through these different areas and such, you actually will get bonuses. So the lore is not just about just grabbing lore and learning about the world. You actually get bonuses from doing it. So you get these permanent buffs. If you'll go through, say, like a map area and pick up all the lore stones, you can get things from health regenerations to extra fire damage, to fire resistance, to poison damage, etc., etc. All kinds of cool things. They also do this for the DLCs as well as the main game. So basically, yeah, you wanna run around, you want to get those lore stones, you want to get those lore areas, and yeah. All right, so that is Kingdoms of Amalur. It is a game that has been brought back from THQ, brought back from the dead per se. Again, this came out years ago on the 360, the PlayStation 3, and then the PC. went in limbo for a long time. Then THQ picked it back up and was like, we're going to bring it back out. And then they also have plans for DLC down the line too. So they're actually going to be adding on. And then who knows, maybe we'll get a second one, which I really hope they do. It was supposed to be an MMO, but that's a whole, you can look up the history on it. There's a ton of history on this game. But I do advise check that out. It is quite interesting how it all went down. So anyway, this is top 5 reasons to play. My name is Storm the Bard. Again, if you want to come see this game live and such, I'll be on during the week playing it on Twitch TV, www.twitch.tv/StormTheBard. Beyond that, make sure to like, subscribe, all those good things that you do on the YouTube lands. And I'll see you guys next week for another top 5 reasons to play. Have a great one, and as always, be safe, be just. Huzzah!